Hello, this is the fourth tutorial for the Space Invaders. For this tutorial we're going to create a state machine, so we can have like a menu, then switch to a game mode, and it won't affect anything from the menu or the game mode. They won't integrate with each other. They will be two different separate classes that will be able to draw depending on what you set it on, but it'll be easier to show you. So we have to create a new package and call this state. We first want to create an interface. Interfaces are really good for organising your code, so when somebody else comes in to read your code, it's easier to understand. It's also good for you can use it in a array list, which we are going to do. So depending on what state we're on, will display a certain state machine. Hope that makes sense, but you'll see anyway. State machine. Right. So our first step would be public state machine canvas. So in the constructor, this is going to be where we initialize the states. We've not got any states yet, but I'll do this during this tutorial. But we'll fix this class first. Right. Let's create some methods in here. Public void update double delta. Public void draw graphics to DG. So what these methods are going to do is are just going to be created when you use implements, and then it would be super state machine, but this class isn't going to have that. It's game mode that is going to implement super state machine, and then initialize canvas. This is going to be for our key listeners. We want to add the key listener to the canvas. So right, private canvas stop equals canvas. And now we're going to create an array list which will hold all our states. what this is going to be is what state we are currently selected. And that will depend on the order that you initialize or add your states. So these are going to be called in our display, and depending on the current selected state, that will be the one that will be drawn. So this is going to be the key listener setup. So it will remove the current key listeners, then add the new one on the current state. .I. And this will be what state we're on. This is just going to initialize the key listener, so it won't be constantly recreating objects except from the key listener. We'll get, actually let's do this the easy way. We'll just get the oh, we don't want that. Byte dot selected state. So that will get what number you're on the current state. Right, so I'm gonna add this to the display real fast. Right. Public static StateMachine. So we can change this from anywhere in your code. Equals new state. Set state. We'll set this to 0. So it will be the first index that we create in here will be drawn, which we need to do here. State.draw. And state.update. But that's this tutorial, and the next tutorial will be actually starting the main mechanics of Space Invaders. Thanks for watching, see you in the next tutorial.